an overreaction or not, Blake Bortles is a better investment than Kirk Cousins. Fields, I want to start with you. Is this an overreaction?
I think that's an overreaction. Here's why. And again, I just said, we often find ourselves evaluating quarterbacks in a vacuum. And in the case of Blake Bortles specific to Jacksonville, that's not fair. But just if you could choose between these two players and pay them a massive amount of money, which, as we know, when it comes to quarterbacks, you either are on a rookie contract or you're making massive amounts of money.
Yes.
Blake Bortles is an inferior investment than Kirk Cousins. So Kirk Cousins is a better investment, and he's going to be a very expensive one. Perhaps the richest quarterback in NFL history, which is a little bit of a crazy thought to wrap your head around. But this is a quarterback that, if you had to sort of put that proverbial Mendoza line down there for quarterbacks that you felt could carry the franchise, not be the auxiliary part where you have a great running game and a great defense, Kirk Cousins is above that line, which is why I believe is a better investment than Blake Bortles.
Stop being so polite. You've got lots of thoughts. I see it. Field, good points here, but
we were teammates
what is
for
the
a
issue
second,
here?
and now no
Yeah,
longer.
you guys, that love lasted about one segment.
So I want to make sure, I don't think you answered the question. She said, is Blake Bortles better investment than, so is he? Do you agree?
No, he's not. I think Kirk Cousins is a better investment than Blake Bortles.
I totally disagree.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to say, and this is why. If you look at their numbers from last year, they almost have identical numbers.
Sure.
But if you look at their production-wise, granted, Washington didn't have the defense that the Jacksonville Jaguars had, but they still made it farther. So to pay 3 years, $54 million is a lot better, in my opinion, to give a guy a long-term deal that necessarily doesn't have the win streak that the quarterback I just paid have. But again, there's a lot of teams out there that's looking for a winner in Kirk Cousins. So that's the reason why the price of his contract is going to be driven up. He's going to get $100 million over 5 or 6 years, and then 3 or 4 years into it, we're going to be addressing this again.